Hello everyone and welcome to my review of Ring of Honor's Showdown in the Sun Day 1, the WrestleMania weekend pay-per-view in Florida. And let me begin saying um there was some production issues, obviously, and let me start off saying this is the first time I've ever had any problems like this with an internet pay-per-view. I do a lot of Facebook, and reading a lot of comments, it was obvious that some of these people making these comments were either misinformed or talking out of their ass. I'm here in Appleton, Wisconsin, and I was really excited to see this because I live in Kotzebue, Alaska, where internet's very slow, and I can't download a YouTube video or even watch the Ring of Honor show, where if you watch someone punch someone, it's like very laggy, you know. And even with YouTube in the Ring of Honor wrestling show, I was able to watch Final Battle. I had to pick the slowest option, but I had no problems watching Final Battle. And what I think happened is they must have had the reason they had production issues is because they were down in Florida. They were in a new location, and there must have been something new equipment they were using or something. Because this didn't happen at Final Battle, and when I was at Red Dog Mine, even though it was very laggy and then it was super slow, I was able to tell what was going on. This was very different from what's happened at the other two pay-per-views I watched. What happened was the video was black and white, except there was some red outlines. Like, you'd have the black and white here, and there'd be a red outline of everything else just below it, and there was a green line, a green stripe up here for some reason, and the audio was so bad sometimes. It was, I think the worst it got was like a minute behind the video. I mean, it was spoiler alert right there. Jeez. I was mad because I don't lie when I say I'm really looking forward to these shows. Even though normally I try, my internet's very slow at home, so I can't even watch the Ring of Honor TV show. It's either I just began watching these internet pay-per-views. I do miss it when they had the pay-per-views on normal cable, where you can buy them like you would a WWE or a TNA show, but I guess that wasn't profitable enough. So it's either been these internet pay-per-views or the DVDs, and those don't come out for, I guess, a month or several weeks after the event has happened. So for most of the night we had video and audio problems, and you know, the wrestling seems like it was good, listening to what was going on and all the crowd reaction. You know, it just disappoints me that I couldn't see this live. You know, I'm definitely gonna watch the replay. I'm looking really forward to seeing this event. Um, but you know, rating this, watching this pay-per-view live, it's obviously gonna be 2 thumbs down for me. I mean, geez Louise, you know, it's fine that I was watching the pay-per-view by myself and I'll be able to replay it, but something I always try to do is get my friends to watch Ring of Honor or Chikara or whatever. I'm trying to show them, you know, they're really hardcore WWE guys. Like, they ask me, why you watch Ring of Honor, or why you trying to convert me to Ring of Honor? Like, well, geez, either does it have to be just WWE? Maybe something's a little bit better than that. No, I even asked my friend, why don't we watch the 10th anniversary show? And he's like, I don't want to watch the 10th anniversary show. He doesn't even know anything about the product or Ring of Honor. And he really made me mad. But you know, so I keep trying to show my friends these shows, and if they actually decide to watch it with me, like, oh, here's Showdown in the Sun, let's watch it, and if they did decide to watch it with me, then holy, this would have gave them so much ammunition to shit on Ring of Honor, and this would have really turned them off indie wrestling, I think. If their first exposure to independent wrestling was this event, I don't think they would want to watch Day 2 with me. I don't think they would want to watch Best in the World with me. Geez, I don't think they would even want to watch any of the DVDs with me, because I mean, the production was just horrible. I'm pretty sure I know they're gonna fix it for the replay, but if I showed my friends, just, hey, let's watch this live and this happened, oh man, it would have been so awful. And they would probably laugh at Ring of Honor and everything while we watch WrestleMania. WrestleMania, WWE. You know, I hope Ring of Honor doesn't ever have anything like this happen again, because I don't want the time I actually get my friends, convince them to watch Ring of Honor with me and have this happen. Please no. But even after all the problems, I gave up on the show for a little bit, and I came back and just in time for the main event, and everything. The video problem was fixed, but not the audio. The audio was at worst at about 20 seconds off. You know, it was a lot better than it was, and the main event was very good, if not great, and a very good 3-way match, I thought. And the end of the show was Michael Elgin attacking Davey Richards and really setting up for the next night, where Davey Richards defends against Michael Elgin. And I thought what they were gonna do, watching the TV show when I finally got here in Wisconsin, where they have faster internet, I was able to finally watch the TV show, and they had Truth Martini asking Elgin if he would give Roderick the title shot if he lost the first night, and I thought they were gonna turn Elgin face, but no, it seems after the end of the show they're gonna do something where Roderick doesn't want to give up his top spot in the stable, and you know, it's very interesting to me. I'm liking it, and I am looking forward to watching night 2, think if they have everything fixed, if they start the show and the first thing I see is production problems again, like this night, I'm probably just gonna skip it and wait until the replay. Yeah. So perhaps next time, if I'm gonna try and convince my friends to view in ROH IPPV with me, I'm gonna wait till they do a show in New York again, where these, as far as I know, these problems haven't existed. And yeah, not counting any of the matches, because the problems with the audio and video was so bad for me, I couldn't really pay attention to the matches. I kept trying to refresh the stream, and after each match or each talking segment, I'll try and refresh it, and it just was still bad. And even though I wish they were able to fix it, like during the intermission, even though Adam Pearce versus Adam Cole was something I wanted to see, and ANX versus the Young Bucks is something I wanted to see. If they were able to continue the intermission and work faster enough, I think it would have at least saved the show for a lot of people who were on Facebook. People, even though they were very mad, I think people were patient enough to people knew there was an intermission, and there was plenty of people who thought maybe there's a possibility during the intermission they're gonna fix the problem, and didn't end up happening. I don't know when they fixed it. It was sometime after El Generico versus Kevin Steen began, and that's when I about gave up on it. And when I did give up on it, you know, it's a Ring of Honor show, and I really I didn't want to say 2 thumbs down, but 2 thumbs down. Maybe I'll do a re-review, but it is what it is. This horrible stuff, Ring of Honor, they can't let something like this happen again. They had people demanding refunds and whatnot. I was on there trying to explain it on Go Fight Live. If you buy something, though, you can play the replay whenever you want after they put the replay up. It's just people not understanding, or maybe just because they wanted the live show, and they wanted the live show experience. That's why live shows, I guess, they do much better, because people want live shows. That's probably why they don't do those taped pay-per-views anymore. Even though the taped shows probably could do a lot better in production, these live shows, as risky as they are, probably do a lot better business. I don't know. My time is up. So 2 thumbs down for Showdown in the Sun, day 1. Unfortunately, I'm a big wrestling fan. I always will be. I'm looking forward to day 2. I already paid for it anyway, so I'm gonna try and watch it. But hopefully this doesn't happen again. See you tomorrow. I'm gonna do a review for day 2. I don't know. Here's the high hopes.